Hey Virgo, this is your general forecast for the month of July 2017, and I just did the Leo reading and I'm still wired from it, so yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, all your new subscribers, welcome. Returning subscribers, I want to thank you for the support you've given me and all the likes, the shares, and the comments that you always leave every single month. I appreciate. I try to get back to every single one. I do my best, and more often than not, I get to every single one. Sometimes I miss one, but eventually, when I realize that I missed it, I'll go back. So again, general readings might not resonate with you. It's more of a I'm gonna, whatever comes through, I'll definitely relay. And it's a little bit different than probably other readers on YouTube. I know someone made mention of that. They're like, someone actually made a mention, like, you're psychic? They're like, I would have never figured that out. And I'm like, yeah, that's because it's more about teaching and focusing on the now, focusing on what's going on, instead of focusing on when or how it's going to happen. Because we should enjoy the now instead of worrying about when or how. So, anyway, bodysoulspirit.co, link down below. If you want to work with me, schedule a session. If you're in Illinois, near Chicago, you can definitely work with me in person. I see clients in my practice up in the Roscoe Village neighborhood, so go Cubs, right down the road from Wrigley Field. And other than that, let's get started. So 3 cards, beginning, middle, and end. So let's see what's going on. Money is coming. That's what is. Sorry. So anyway, 4 of Rods is your first card. Sorry about that. I just got a message from a client. And middle is Ace of Pentacles, and then the Fool card. So there's a lot of growth that's been going on with you. There's a lot of spiritual development when it comes to you. There is finally stability in the home. The start of July. 4 of Rods right there. So it's, you have a 4 of Rods right there, and it's right there. It's stable. Maybe before in June there was a little bit of chaos for some of you guys. The June did not turn out how you had hoped for. But again, I always say we create our own reality. Everything we think, we create. So we thought negative thoughts, what comes through is not going to be as pleasing as we have thought it would have been. But again, you have stability. You have you're in a much better position as you enter the month of July. Be prepared for that. Again, it's about, really enjoying life in this moment. And then during the middle of the month, finances are definitely going to kick in. It could be a bonus, could be a raise, a couple of you new job where you're making definitely more money. Right at the beginning of the month, a couple of you guys also might be moving. Some of you actually might be moving to a different state, different country, whatever it may be, but there is a shift for a couple of you guys. For others, it's more of stability. And then for a couple of you guys, it's an actual marriage that's happening. So it's maybe you're getting married during July and you're moving together, or you just moved together. It could be that part of it from the end of last month. But again, it's really an increase. The home environment has improved to the point that your finances are finally starting to improve. And once that happens, you're starting to really manifest all these different things. So you have the Fool card right there. It's new beginnings, the innocence, and all of a sudden you're like, I like this. I just manifested a new home. I just manifested a new job. I just manifested a new car. And all of a sudden you're like, I enjoy this feeling. You keep feeling good about it, and you keep attracting more and more and more. And that's what ultimately it is you want. So enjoy the month, enjoy it. And a couple of you guys, it could be a side business, that you're doing a side business and all of a sudden you're, what do you call that? You're making more money off of that. So it could be that that's going to start happening during the middle of the month. So be prepared for that. Increase your business. For a couple of you guys, if you do spiritual work, they just said that. I just heard Reiki. It's going to start increasing the business, but the business will not increase by itself. You actually have to do some of the work and then I'm seeing the thing in my mind. You're doing some of the work, also known as how many clients you want, what it is, the amount you want. You're doing the marketing or whatever it may be. You're following the guidance, and then all of a sudden the universe will be like, okay, well, here's the clients. Make sense? So hopefully it did. If it didn't, leave a comment. I'll try to clarify. Release and surrender. So yeah, it's this month is really about definitely towards the end of the month, releasing, starting new, and just letting the universe have its way with you. Sounds weird, I know, but realistically, that's what we have to do. You have to let the universe have its way with you, because once you do that, the amazing things that happen, trust me, like this past couple months have been insane. This month in general, June has been the best month I think I've ever had. And I'm not, what other people would say it was a bad month. I'm like, I love this month. I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to go into it. I'm going to start my practice in the Roscoe Village neighborhood. I found a place, and I'm there a couple days a week, and I'm just like, okay, let's do it. So I did that, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do this full time. So I'm just like, whatever. I'm going into it. I still have my full-time job, but I know deep down in my heart and my soul that I'm meant to do spiritual work. So that's what I'm putting out to the universe. That's my goal. That's not my goal. That's my desire, and my desire source is my placeholder for my desire. So I'm feeling good about being there, even though I am physically there already, but I'm talking more about my new venture, this new career of being able to do this full time. I don't know what it feels like to do full time, but I'm feeling good about it. And because I am feeling good about it, and I'm happy with it, the universe will give me that. So new love is also going to come in. So once you let that everything flow, new love is going to definitely come in towards the end of the month. Enjoy it. There's going to be so many people around you just wanting to come in. Again, if you add resistance, they're not going to want to come in. You're going to be pushing away. I hear a lot of times clients come up to me and they're like, there's not enough men and women out there for me. There's no men and women out there. And I'm just like, are we living on the same planet? Because last time I checked, there's a lot. And when that happens, it's like, I'm like, you're just not vibrationally connected to any one of them. Some might be a little bit more boring than others. Some are bad, some are boring. But that's what you're putting out there. You're like, oh, no, they're bad. Oh, they're boring. So it's bad, boring, bad, boring, bad, boring. And that's what you're bringing in. So everybody who comes into your life, you're going to always label bad or boring. You're not letting the people who are truly aligned with who it is you are or who it is that you want to come in, because you're adding that resistance. So don't add resistance. Relationships will come towards the end of the month with the fire sign. Don't know why they just said that, but it's that. And it's funny because I looked at the Fool, and he kind of does have like a little stick on there holding his baggie, whatever, little messenger bag. All of a sudden I heard fire sign. I don't know if that card relates to fire signs or not, but you do have the Four of Rods. Make the effort. Again, it's worth this card says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. If you make the effort to say, this is what I desire, this is the person I want, the partner I want to be with, the spiritual partner I want to be with, the universe will give it to you. Source is your placeholder. Doesn't it feel good when you say, what I want has been identified by me, and source is my placeholder for that desire? That feels a lot better than what I want is hard to find, or what I want is rare and therefore hard to find. Big difference. When you know that it's there and it's in your vortex, it's going to happen. But when you add resistance, you're not in vibrational alignment with anybody who comes into your circle. So, life purpose. you're on the right path. So again, it's been a couple of you guys been really wondering where you're going, where it is, and this new path that you're taking during the month of July, it's going to be eye-opening. It's going to be a new experience, a new journey, and it's about really just being who you are, being true to yourself, and living life how you want to live it, not how everybody else wants you to live it. We're not here to please anybody else. We're here to please ourselves and to connect with ourselves. That's it. Everybody is secondary in our life. So go on this month, just be yourself and stop worrying about what everybody else thinks. And trust me, your life will improve. You know, you want the car for whoever's going to get a white car, like literally, I'm seeing like a white Tesla. So maybe like that type of style. Some of you guys are going to get a car, like a white or light colored car. And then, you know, it's enjoy it. So, I love this. Be true to you. This month, again, like I said, it's being yourself. Enjoy the month. Once you get to the very end of the month, you're probably going to be like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to be me. I'm not here to please anybody else. I'm just going to be who I am. And if nobody wants to accept me for who I am, that's fine. They can move on. But I'm going to allow people who accept me for who I am to come into my vibrational vortex, vibration, environment, whatever it may be. But just be true to yourself. And I don't even know why I'm pulling the past life, but maybe it could be something that's holding you back from that. But, and usually family is quick to criticize. So family is a lot quicker to criticize us, which causes us to criticize ourselves even harder. So, yeah. Monk or a nun? Again, it's in the past life, you probably were a monk, you were a nun, and you went into that field because you'd rather be isolated from everybody else so nobody would know anything about you, or so you don't get looked at differently. So you chose that path. You need to be able to break that and just go into this lifetime just expressing who you are, not being molded into this person that you truly are not. So following your soul's path and going towards your soul is the key to happiness. So this is the month of you coming, instead of going away from it, you're going towards your soul's purpose and aligning with your soul. Virgo, it's been a great one. Hope the messages resonated with you. Again, if you want to work with me, links down below, bodysoulspirit.co. Leave comments if it resonated with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys all back in August. Hope you guys have a great one. Enjoy the great month ahead because it's transformational. It's going to be transformational for a lot of you guys, as long as you let it. So, see you back in August. Bye-bye.